Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, a local attorney, and what you're about to watch is pretrial. Now, pretrial is the third court event in the process towards resolving a criminal case. The first was first appearance, the next was arraignment. Now we have pretrial to determine if the case is ready to proceed to docket day and potentially trial, or if it can't be worked out through plea or even dismissed. At pretrial, though, facts are not as important as they are in other hearings. In this case, it's procedural. The judge is going to bring in their entire docket to make sure that the attorneys are doing what they need to do to get the cases towards a just conclusion. Some of the cases you'll see are older, some are newer. On the older ones, you may see some tension as the judges are trying to make sure the cases are moving forward, but the stakes are getting high. So that's what pretrial is. Let's go see what happens.
I was just going to pull up the case file. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. That wouldn't have been too good.
I don't see it anymore, so it should be.
I think I just knocked it off. Thank you. Okay. I think we ought to try and do any pleas first, that if there are any. I know we have.
Your Honor, Mr. Cuellar is here, and this is going to be a plea, but I do need to go downstairs and get the plea form and speak to him about it. I don't know if we want to do business. That's Mr. Coward, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I think we can, I don't think Ms. Gordon is here yet. We want to address Mr. Coward.
I can address one after custody judge.
Okay, so let Mr. Cuellar know what's going on.
Okay.
Mr. Cuellar, if you'll just hang out for a second.
Yeah.
Get that paperwork, okay?
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Harper.
Judge, this is Tremont Coward before the court on 20 CF 2490, 20 CF 2999, and 23 CF 52. Judge, I think what's going to happen is that we're going to, the state is electing to proceed forward on violation of probation evidentiary hearing first. And I think, so as to not misstate the position of the state, but we're going to move this to an evidentiary hearing date on miscellaneous afternoon. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. We should go ahead and schedule.
I mean, we can do that. I mean, if we have space, but I know it's we've got a real tight timeline because we only have the week.
Yes, sir. And I think from a logistical standpoint, that's kind of what we were in discussions about, whether or not we could fit this in.
Yes, correct.
And in that he's out of custody, we could
Have a little more flexibility.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm continuing this matter for a evidentiary hearing, TBD, to be determined, and we just need to coordinate with my judicial assistant, and we'll get it on as soon as we can. How long? Well, and let her know how long you anticipate it taking. Hour, 2 hours. I know they're not real lengthy, but.
I think 2 hours just to be safe.
Yeah, a couple hours, Judge.
And then much like the new case on a pretrial docket.
I'm sorry?
The new case on a pretrial docket, and then the VOPs will be to be determined.
I think that should be fine, Your Honor, if we want to come back in August, and then in the meantime.
Why don't we just run them all together, aren't they?
We can.
Aren't they ultimately going to be resolved all together?
No, Your Honor, we're going to do the VOP evidentiary hearings first. The new law will remain open until it gets tried, probably the cycle after that.
Okay, so then the new law, then we'll just do our regular next pretrial,
That's fine.
which would be 8/12.
So worst case, we have court on August 12th. Otherwise, you just contact me, both myself and the prosecutor.
So 52 is the new, which one's the new law?
New law is 23 CF 52.
That's correct.
Very good.
Okay. It's kind of good. Thank you, Judge. That's all I have out of custody at the moment.
Okay. Do we have any, is Mr. Notes here yet?
Your Honor, I see Ms. Dean in the back of the courtroom, but I don't think Mr. Noakes is here yet. I was gonna message him.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Do we have any others that are pleas here this morning?
Yeah, Mr. Claire should be a plea. Again, I just need to go get the paperwork.
Is that the only one?
Mr. Harper we may have a plea with Ms. Jordan, but I don't think his client's here yet.
She's not present, Judge.
Okay, so I guess we'll take a break.
Please, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll take a break. I'm standing by, let the bailiff know, and we will follow up, come immediately.
All rise, please.